Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming at you with part 2 of my actor budget friendly holiday DIY. So make sure that you subscribe to my channel, click that bell notification, and also give me a little follow on Instagram. There's some great holiday goodies happening over there. But today's DIY, we are going to start off with this cute little mason jar display. I love these. I actually just gave them to my nieces as gifts. This one does take a little prep. If you have jars that are of varying styles, like jelly jar or a salsa jar, I suggest to give them a nice spray paint, a couple of coats, maybe 1, 2, or 3. But these are the items you're going to need for this DIY. You're going to need some jars, some snow, some nice things to put on display, either an ornament like this one or different little trees or fawns, some ribbon of your choosing. And then I had this little coaster that's actually from a tree a couple years ago, some hot glue, and some Mod Podge. So first you're going to take your biggest jar and put the biggest display thing you want inside. I really do like the image of the tree on the back of the car, no matter what car it is. The truck is cute, but I also really love this bug. I also really like it with like trailer homes, like mobile homes. I think it's just a really cute image that you can celebrate Christmas anywhere, and home is where your heart is, blah, 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 super lame. But what I did with this is I put hot glue on either side of the back wheels because it was just easier to get it inside. And then I just poured a crap ton of snow in. I am sorry that this is not in the best position. I'm not the best at DIYs, friends. I'm just not. And then for this, I just put a hunk of hot glue down on there and just attached the jar to the coaster. And then a little later, I actually wrote Christmas 2017 because that little coaster is from the bottom of one of our trees. And then I just honestly like varying different shapes of jars. This one was actually a candle jar that took forever to go out. And I just took these little trees. I cut the bottoms off. These are actually from Target in their little dollar section. And these were perfect. I just put these 3 little neutral colors in. I thought they were really cute and like bohemian-esque with the colors that are a little muted. And I put some snow in there. And friends, today we got this type of snow happening outside, so I'm feeling very festive. And just to cover up any little imperfections or add a little dash of boho, I put that cute little ribbon in. I used it in the previous video as well. So guys, reuse your Christmas decorations. So next I am just trying to create a little bit of a snowy display. So I'm putting a very thin layer of Mod Podge inside this jar. I just used like a random like face brush. I know that's bad. And then I poured a crap ton of the snow, and I'm just going to swivel that snow around, make a little snow blizzard inside, glue a little tree to the bottom of the lid. It's also nice when you can play with the different sides of the jars of what part you want to put the display on. It's a really great way to upcycle items, and you know, you're always going to have these items in your fridge. Once you get rid of them, once you're done with that peanut butter jar, use it for something like this, and you might find something really cute and festive and a great gift for other people. Now, this is my favorite part of my Christmas decorations. I don't know why, it's just the coolest thing I think I've ever made. So you're going to take Sculpey, any color you want. I liked gold and white. Some leather or twine, some stencils, some extra sprigs from previous projects, and the best branch you can find. A sculpting tool, this is actually from a nail set, and some parchment paper and something to roll out the clay. So first you're going to set the temperature of your oven to preheat to 275, I believe it is. Just look at the clay. It will also say what temperature that clay will cook to. And you're just going to roll out the clay to as thin as you can. That's, I would say probably like 1/4 of an inch, because you don't want it to be too thin, but you also don't want it to be too thick that it can't cook through. And you're just going to stencil out your ornaments. These are practically ornaments that are just going on this branch, right? So I liked the moon and the sun and the star. I just thought they were like Bohemian and Scandinavian and cool, and I just really like them. And then make sure that you mold it out and soften up the edges as much as you can. And then don't forget to put a little hole at the top of whatever ornament you create for the string to go through. Now I'm just going to do this with all the clay. I'm going to roll it out, stencil it out. Oh, I don't know why I said, I did trees, stars, and moons. Did I say suns? I don't know what else I said. I'm just getting through this voiceover, friends, because I'm so excited about how this came out. I was so proud. I was inspired by my friend Katie Bookser. and her wall display that she created, and I just wanted to do something similar but with my own style, and I love it. I just love how cool this came out. And guys, Sculpey, do you remember Sculpey? I used to make little creations all the time. So once you're done creating all your little shapes, put it on a cookie jar with some parchment paper and put that in the oven. Now, it says online and on the Sculpey to set it for 25 minutes. My oven is much faster, so I actually only had it for 15. Just always look at it, make sure nothing's browning or cracking. That's how you know it is a no-go. And then you're going to take your leather twine or your hemp twine or whatever you're deciding to use, and you're going to very carefully, any length that you choose of your string, and string it through those little holes. If your clay is still a little malleable, you might be able to move it around a bit and make the hole a little bigger if you have to, but you have to be super careful. Now in this part, I just kind of going rogue. I took some sprigs, put it on some twine, glued some together, and then glued the twine or the ribbon around it. I just thought this would add a little bit of like greenery to the wall display. I thought it would look cool. I wasn't sure at first, but it actually turned out to be really cute. It kind of looks like fresh herbs that are being put on the display. I don't know. I just thought it was dope. So now you're going to take all of your designs and you're going to lay them out to whatever brings you joy. I was playing around with different ideas. I almost didn't use everything, but I figured why not? Let's try to put it all on. And it came out in a pattern that was kind of specific, kind of not. And then after this, before I didn't say, don't glue the tops of the string together yet, because for me, I might want to use this branch as a different display in the future. So I glued them on top. I glued them together once I put them on the branch. I just thought it would be easier instead of having to like move every little piece along. I just figured it would be easier to glue the string to it itself once it was on the display. And then after that, I just threw out the branch wherever it felt like it was right. I put one of the little sprigs. I also hope that you're just loving this huge pajama moment, because I know I am. They're my favorite pajamas ever. And this is the point where I really needed the husband. We took some twine and put it on either side of the branch and then hung it up on a bracket at this entrance to our home. And it's really cute and I really love it. And as soon as I put it up, I was just like, oh, I'm in love with this DIY. And it's so easy. And honestly, it's so cool. So those are all of the DIYs. I hope you enjoyed them. Hope you enjoyed this affordable type DIY project I had going on. If you like these videos and would like more for this type of decor for an actor on an actor budget, blah, 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 please tell me down below. I'll make sure to bring more to you. But in the meantime, go look at these videos. They're all cute, they're all festive, and happy holidays.